I just went and bought out a whole sports card collection locally, and I'm excited to show you guys what's inside and how I did. Alrighty, so here's the collection right here. I'm excited to show you guys. It was a really cool deal, and there's a cool story behind it, so I'm excited to share that with you guys. Real quick before we get into it though, just want to give a special shout out to the presenting sponsor of today's video, Veriswap. If you're looking for the easiest, safest way to trade cards online, definitely check out Veriswap. Safe, secure, easy. Use my link in the description down below. And now back to the video. Just really quickly before we get into the whole collection, I have a couple of other smaller pickups. This was one lot deal from Instagram and a couple of ComC consignment pickups, if they want a specific shout out. First, I know you guys want to go to the collection, so I probably won't talk through this a ton, but cool soccer stuff. I haven't been buying much of the new stuff, man, but the older stuff, especially at pretty good comp prices, I'll pick it up. Koke, set collectors, red, Topps Chrome out of 10. Saul, I always get him confused. I did the same thing with him, but yeah, Saul red, that's a sick card. We got Donadoni auto, another red, Modric camo, that's really cool. Sanchez auto, Montolivo, Sanchez. I just, you know, older stuff. I got this for a pretty good deal. I'll tell you what I paid on this actually. What did I pay? I'll pop it up. I forget off the top of my head, but you know, it's work. This soccer stuff too, man, like it's gonna sit. You're gonna have to wait a while for someone to come along. There's a huge difference between buying a Marcus Rojo auto for 20 bucks and buying a Trevor Lawrence silver. You're gonna be hanging on to this for a long time. So I've been pretty selective with the soccer stuff I pick up, but Benzema, Chrome's auto, Drew, like this stuff, I'm gonna be sitting on this for a while, but I got into it for a good price. And at the very least, I was particularly interested in the Topps Chrome 2017 stuff. So picking up some of the Obsidian, I got into it for a good number, so it's fine. And then last thing really quickly, a couple ComC cards. This is all hopefully grading stuff, right? Like, you know, a lot of what I've really liked to do, which has been nice actually, is sell dollar box cards, sell a random, I don't even know, like a random, I sold a Otani, Allen, and Ginter random base card, sell that for $7, then pick up a numbered early Jokic card for like 10 bucks and then get it graded. I think this is numbered to, I don't even know, let's see. This is numbered to 175. This isn't that video, so I'm not gonna spend a whole time, but this at $10 plus $15 grading is a winning combination. If you know, you know. Pulisic tie-dye, same thing. You know, this Peyton Manning Immaculate, another 10 bucks. Jovic, I like this guy for some reason. I'm high on him. Couldn't tell you why. Not crazy confident in it, but I've been picking up some of his stuff. Alrighty, here is the collection. I'll get it out of this box and I'll organize it for you guys a little bit, but I'm gonna tell the story of how it came to be real quick. Some of you guys like story time, so you're gonna get a quick 45-second story time. So basically I did a deal with this guy at a local show not too long ago. I bought a couple of his cards. He had some good stuff. Super nice guy. He told me he had plenty of more cards in the city here in San Francisco. And I said, yeah, sure, I would love to take a look at some point. He sent me a message on Instagram and he said, hey, come by and check out. It was in like a car and auto repair shop. It was kind of random, but it was super cool in there actually. They had like Maseratis and Ferraris and stuff when I came in there. I was like, this is pretty cool. And then he had this huge card room, bunch of cool stuff in there. He had these graded comics. He was telling me about comics, amazing Spider-Man stuff that I didn't know about. Had a ton of cool Marvel stuff, and then all over the room was sports cards. It was a mix of just random different stuff. Baseball, basketball, football, Formula One, obviously Marvel superhero stuff. He even had a little bit of soccer. I don't think I picked up a ton of soccer in here, but yeah, it was really cool. I went through it and we were able to work out a deal, and that's what we have here today. All right, so we'll start off with the raw cards, and it was just, you know, it was close to ideal, man. Like this is really, like I couldn't have thought of a better situation. Like I think I was definitely fair. I mean, I was fair with him originally, right? And that teaches you guys something too. Like when we made that first deal, try to be fair with him, and then it led to another deal. So always do your best to, you know, obviously, like I said, I've said a million times, I'm not a hero. I'm going to leave myself room. That's what you have to do as a dealer, a flipper, investor, but try your best to be fair with people. And I think it worked out. So, you know, Justin Herbert, This is so like there's a ton of gradable stuff. That's why I'm really, really excited because there's good gradable stuff in here. I know he's not a grader. Herbert Prism Black, Jordan Love Patch, Trevor Lawrence Prism, Baker Mayfield Flawless, Justin Jefferson Scores Silver. Look at this. Garrett Wilson. I think this is a Sugar Bowl patch, numbered 10. Just desirable stuff. I don't know how to say it more than just stuff that people really would want from, and all price ranges. There's some cheap cards. I think this is like a $5 card. This is like a $2 card. I just kind of wanted it. Up to, I don't think there's anything crazy expensive in here, but there's some good stuff. Juan Soto Tops, Home Field Advantage, Bobby Witt, another Bobby Witt Purple Rookie, Aaron Judge Home Field Advantage. So I would say most of this stuff is like, this is like the, you know, the $5, $6 eBay stuff, and then there's other stuff like this and like this that's hopefully gradable. So that's kind of like this stuff I like to go after. Another Casey Schmidt auto, Micah Parsons at an 80 rookie, Devontae Smith 1 auto, LaMelo Ball. I couldn't tell if this was like gold. It's not numbered, but cool card. Curry Noir, Curry Adrenaline rookie, Brock Purdy certified. There's definitely a little bit of San Francisco flair to this collection, which I like. 2 Micah Parsons rookies, CeeDee Lamb, numbered Jalen Waddle. Just some cheaper cards in here, like silver Justin Fields rookies. This will go up on eBay. And then here's some cool stuff. Ellie De La Cruz, Onyx auto. Another Ellie De La Cruz. Another Ellie De La Cruz. Boom, right there. This was probably my favorite pickup in the entire collection. And it was funny. So I went through it, I priced it all out. I'm like, I picked out cards I wanted. And then he went through, and then there was just a couple cards he didn't want to sell. I'll put a video of it. There was a Joe Montana. And that's the other thing too. Like I asked him, I was like, hey, you know, I was like, what are you trying to do here? Like, are you trying to move all of it? Is there certain stuff you want to keep? Like, what's your goal, right? Like, I'm gonna get business class, business school mode on you guys. I remember I had this business school teacher, and he told me this story of how there were these guys and they were debating. I forget the story exactly, but it was like, there's a bridge. So one of them has bricks, and he's trying to sell the bricks to this other guy, and they're arguing over, no, I can't pay that. And the one guy really needs the bricks, and the other guy really needs the money. But what they find out at the end was, they both wanted the same thing. The guy who wanted the bricks was trying to build a bridge to get to the other town, and the guy needed the money so he could get to that same town. And so that's why I always try to like just communicate with people, right? That doesn't mean for you eBay people, what's your lowest is not communicating. It's asking them, hey, like what could you do here? What are you trying to achieve? So I asked him, I'm like, hey, is there certain stuff you want to keep? You try to move as much as you can? Do you only want to get to a certain dollar amount? And he said he wanted to move as much as he can, get some cash out of it. It's not really bringing him joy anymore, you know, some of the stuff. But there were certain cards he wanted to keep. So Joe Montana Color Blast, and then some Otani, some other stuff. But this was one of the cards he wanted to keep originally. And I was like, oh man, that's the only one. I was like, I have to at least ask. I would love this to be in the deal because it's probably one of my favorite cards. Would you be okay if we put this in? He's like, oh yeah, I just wanted to keep one Ellie De La Cruz auto at least. And I was like, okay, well, would you switch it with this other one? And he's like, yeah, for sure. So I just switched it out with another Ellie De La Cruz auto that I had in my pile, and I got this. So that's why it's always be respectful, but just communicate, right? I'm happy I kind of shot my shot a little bit at this one and got it in the deal. Cool Otani stuff, just, you know, gradable rookies, all really, really good stuff. But yeah, I'll try to fly through this a little bit. Curtis Mead, Jeter, Adley Rushman, Drew Jones, Corbin Carroll, Nicole Hernandez, Oswaldo Cabrera, more just random Bowman autos, Hasselgold. The tough thing for me was just, maybe I'll play some more videos. There was just so much stuff in there that I couldn't decide. You know, I couldn't get everything, and I didn't have unlimited money too. And it was like, geez, like I could have been in that room all day searching. So just deciding what I was actually going to pick up. This is pretty cool. This is another one of the best cards in the deal. Jalen Hurts, excuse me, 1 of 1. Sick card. Not a rookie, but I mean, Jalen Hurts 1 of 1. Can't complain with that in like a bulk deal, you know. Justin Fields patch. Another Justin Fields. So you see what I'm going for here is, it's big names, right? This is all, every single thing I picked up is you have to have a plan with it. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I have a plan with all this. Like this right here, numbered, this is a card I'm gonna grade. Probably grade this one too. This is a little cheaper, may not grade it. This is probably an eBay, too cheap to grade, $5 eBay card. This is an expensive card, grade it. PSA 10 will do really well. Nicer card, grade it, should do really well. Some more, keeping the big names theme alive. Jalen Hurts numbered, Jalen Waddle, neon green, Halliburton Spectra, Curry cheap eBay card. Some of it is borderline, like Jordan Poole stuff. Is it worth grading anymore? I don't know. This is a Curry second year, cheap eBay card. Julio Rodriguez, those are cheap eBay cards, cheap eBay card. More cheap. Yeah, I kind of put them in piles too as I was pricing them. And that's something I'm gonna start doing too, especially with bigger deals. It's just way easier to stay organized. These two I'll probably grade. Cade Cunningham. The hype is building. The hype is definitely building. He's been killing it at those Team USA scrimmages. He's gonna have a very good year, I think. That's my prediction. This is a cool one. Curry numbered to 199. Maxi works in progress. Kuminga was cooking at the Seattle Pro-Am. Think he's gonna have a good year. This is a sick Moody patch right here. I like that. Juan Soto, Purdy numbered. I'm hedging my bets. Now I have a little bit. I have Lance and Purdy. So hopefully between the two of them, someone does well. Numbered Curry. This is the young Dolph. This is quietly a very expensive card. I think it's like 50, 60 bucks. Trey Lance, Press Proof Premium, Gleyber Torres, Inception, Trevor Lawrence, Franz Wagner, another Curry Threads, De'Aaron Fox Hyper, De'Aaron Fox Press Proof, Kobe Royal Court, Kobe EX, another Kobe EX, some cheaper Currys right here. I think this is all just cheap eBay stuff. Probably grade this camo, that's a nice one. Cheap LeBron. It was just kind of, I hadn't really bought, I'd never gone to like someone's house. Like I almost always buy from dealers or buy online. So it was a little bit of a learning experience for me. I was just kind of grabbing random stuff as I went. Grade that. Giannis Prestige Rookie, Khabib. And I was like, oh, let me just grab this. I look it up, not really worth anything. So it's just, it wasn't, as much as I'm here giving you guys tips, I'm still learning as I'm going to Formula One stuff, 2020. Always good for me to pick up. All right, and last but not least, we have the slabs right here. You know, this, I'm not gonna turn this into a market talk, but the market, like prices aren't necessarily going up. This just sounds like such a pump and dump, but I don't care what you think or if people wanna, anyways. Stuff just is moving on eBay though. I don't have the numbers to support it, but I swear like the volume of people who are just buying a little bit here and there is probably higher than it's ever been. And so stuff like this is like that type of card for just someone. Stuff like this does really well to sell, I guess is my point. So let's do this one stack at a time. Let's be somewhat organized here, people. Darius Garland, Orange Ice. These were cheaper slabs. These were just kind of like more bulk, not necessarily, you know, pricing these out one by one. There's some nicer ones in here. Optic Red, Kobe. So these are all definitely under $100, that's for sure. But just stuff, you know, Jeter, Peyton Manning. This is all PSA slabs. So that's what I'm looking for, right? I'm looking for PSA slabs, preferably 10s of big names. Ideally, the older the better, you know. It's not printed as much. And then this right here was some of the more expensive slabs. Curry Revolution Cosmic, number 2, 100. Luka Emergent Silver PSA 10. De'Aaron Fox, oh, that has a real, uh-oh. Okay, that's a real scratch. That's not going on eBay. Jonathan Taylor 10. Curry Prism 10. Curry Swagger 10. This was cool. Little old Nike Michael Jordan card. Giannis, another cheap slab. Cheap Giannis slab. Kuminga Silver Prism. There it is. Is that the only soccer in here? Wow. Yeah, you won't see that on Trike 415 much. Messi there. Jalen Green Blue Shimmer. Otani CSG 10. Bobby Witt PSA 10. Little John Morant 9. And Justin Fields 10. And Julio Rodriguez Paper 9. But that was it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. That was a fun collection to pick up. We'll see how I eventually do. I'll make sure to keep you guys posted. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you next time. Peace.